Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. If you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. It helps a small channel out. I do videos for everybody and anybody out there when it comes to automotive stuff, and I appreciate you just hitting that subscribe button. Even if you just stumbled upon the channel, guys, and at the end of the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you're interested in seeing new content when it comes out, and you can always go over to Automotive Inc. and go up to the search bar and type in whatever your heart desires and see if you can find a video on there that might just show you an accessory add-on, a question that you might have had about a different vehicle. Today we're on the 2024 Ford Super Duty, the new Tremor, and as you can see, these meat hooks right here, there are more aggressive tires, I know, can really damage the underside of this vehicle, and the manufacturers barely paint them. They don't really coat them with anything, and this being an aluminum bed, if you send a rock up through there, it's going to show up on the other side. So what I always do on any truck, guys, is I install the Husky Liner, Fender Liner. I am not endorsed by them. I just love their products. Back in 1996, my father started buying Husky Liner floor mats, and since then I've just had some familiarity with it, and I've liked their products, and they do really good. Now, even though this is painted, stuff sticks to this like glue, and the fender liners actually give you the ability to spray it off super easy. You can use a pressure washer. You can't damage these things. I mean, virtually you can't damage these things. And they're very inexpensive to buy. They're less than $200, and what that does is prevent rocks and stuff from starting the early corrosion away of stuff, and it keeps all this other crap underneath here pretty dang clean. They're super easy to install, and like always, guys, I'm going to show you everything you need to do to install these bad boys, and I'm going to put links in the description to not only the products, which you can use rough country if you love that, but this really puts a nice finished look on the truck. So let's take a look at the other side, which I've already got installed, so I can kind of show you how nice this looks. So we are on the passenger side, guys. You can see that we have everything open and accessible here to rock pits and everything, and more road spray with salts and stuff like that. So this is going to help all of it. So just kind of take a look at it, and it looks okay, right? But you can see my paint is gray, blue, whatever color you want to call it. And you can kind of see right here that this is barely painted. You can actually see some of the metal underneath these ridges where they don't get so close. But you can see all these lips too that catch crapola. And what that will do, especially salts and other mag chloride and whatnot, will sit in there and just start eating the paint away as it sits there and sands it. And then what happens is once you get a flaw, it can start working its way all the way back. And so because vehicles are our second biggest purchase we mostly will make, we want to try and protect it the best we can. Now, I'd also recommend, if you already have crap in here and you're going to install it, is pressure wash the heck out of this thing, and then kind of prep the surface, if you will. There's no drilling involved in this kit, and I also have a 2024 Chevy Silverado review of these install, and I also have the new F-150. And though they're all going to be very similar because these are super easy to install, you can always check with your instruction manual, but more than likely I've already done a video. This is what they look like installed. So see the nice finish, guys? They have a nice texture to them, and even with that texture, they spray clean. But look how nice and finished it looks now. And it really kind of closes a lot of that area, but protects your bed. Now, the kit's going to come with all the included hardware that you need. It's going to be attached to one of these, so when you open up your box, don't be flipped out. And on the top there, you can see PS for passenger side, and there will be a DS for driver's side. For this kit, guys, you only need a 10mm socket wrench, and I will put a link down below if you need to add one of those to your garage. Okay, guys, on the Super Duty, we have a 10mm here, a 10mm on the back we need to remove. We're going to be putting clips on these two holes, and we're going to talk a little bit about how those clips are going to work on these specific holes in just 1 second. Let's remove the two 10s, and you'll save that hardware. All right, now that I've removed the hardware, guys, I just put some spray wax up in here. I'm just going to kind of wipe this area down. And again, guys and gals, if you've already been driving this for a while and it's got a lot of mud, take some time to get the dirt and crap out of this hole right here. But I want to show you something. This lip right here, this truck only has 600 miles on it. You can hear that gritty sound. Get all of that out of there before you do it. And like I said, I haven't sprayed these off, but unfortunately, we still have a lot of crap. So I'm going to get this cleaned up before we put the J-hooks in. All right, as I said before, guys, this is the J-clip. Now, on the Super Duties, there's a retaining edge on this bottom piece. So this one right here, the threads, or this cone piece, is always going to go on the back side. So we're going to snap that bad boy in here. Now, on this back one, though, If we tried to clip it around that edge, it's not going to work right, and it's not going to reach going at an angle. So what this kit tells you to do, guys and gals, is just hold this on the back while you start your hardware, and it'll work just fine. Now, it's going to take a little bit of love to get this back in here. So what I like to do is I like to set it in the fender well first. So I like to basically hang it on the tire like that. Now, you will need to bend these edges back behind this with a little bit of muscling. And then this whole entire edge right here is going to go behind this. So you will not have a piece of this plastic sticking out on the side of this. This right here is what it is. And I'm going to do a video later on how to put some clear bra on there and show you how easy that is to make it look good and protect it. But this will get muscled up in there, and I'll show you what it looks like basically up in there. All right, so now we have it basically wedged up in there, and this is where I'd recommend, if you have mechanics gloves, guys, gals, go ahead and put them on, because this is a finger pincher right here. So we have got it placed up in there. The holes are going to be matched up here in just a second. We'll start our hardware. And that, guys, is the install. You're going to tighten those down. You don't need to get crazy and torque them or anything like them. Get them good and darn tight. You're golden, okay? At the end of the day, guys, you got to put this on your truck if you love your truck and you love your investment. If you don't care, well, then don't worry about it. If not, guys, I appreciate you being here, and we're going to see you on the next one.